Hello and welcome to another video. This time we'll be doing my full collection flip through for 2023. So I do these once a year in December and they're usually how I see out the year, and it's just a way for me to just reflect on the growth and changes within my collection. So I will be going through every binder. I have 34 binders, which is really excessive, and I do not pretend like I'm not a little bit crazy with how much I collect and all this. I know I am, and I don't want this video to ever come across like this is a way for me to brag, show off or act arrogant. So please do not misunderstand. This is simply for me to sort of document my growth as a collector. So I don't want people to feel like this is a competition. Collecting is completely personal to you. What you decide to collect, how you collect it, when you collect it is completely your own, and please don't feel like you need to compare your collection to other people's, and don't feel like because someone else has way more cards for someone than you do that means that you don't love them enough or anything like that. It's not a measure of your worth as a fan at all. So just wanted to say that. I also want to say sorry for the lighting. As always, I use natural lighting, and when it's winter in England there is just no light, so this is the best it's going to get. And yeah, if you watch the whole video the whole way through, thank you so much. I love you. If you don't want to do that, totally respect you. I will be putting timestamps for each group. I will be doing the binders by group except for the bigger inclusions. Bigger inclusions I will do at the end, but I will still split. I will still put time codes. So if you want to watch just the Twice stuff, you can go to the Twice section and then go to the Twice bigger inclusion binder section at the end. And no bad feelings. I also always put a link in the description to my supplies. It's just a card page that lists all my supplies. There are Amazon links, not affiliate links. I make no money, but they're just there for guidance. So yes, I'll try to keep this sweet. A lot of this stuff has already been in my previous videos, so I will probably be kind of flicking through a lot of stuff that you may already have seen. So if this is the first video of yours, I'm sorry if it goes a little too fast. If you watch the other ones, hopefully it won't be too repetitive when we get to the stuff that's been there since last year. Will throughout this video be talking about some of my collecting goals in regards to each group that I collect, so if that's something that interests you, hopefully you'll enjoy that. But yeah, no more rambling. This video is already going to be about 3 hours long, so I don't want to take too much more time, so let's just get into it. Okay, Twice binder. This is the first Twice binder, and this one is a 50mm D-ring binder, so I'm not sure what that converts to inches, sorry, but it's pretty big, and this one contains my top 3 Twice collection from debut through to Formula of Love. So for Twice I collect Jungyeon, Sana and Jihyo, and I have Jungyeon complete entirely, and Jihyo is very close, and my goal for the first half of 2024 is to have Jihyo complete, and obviously I would love to make good progress on Sana as well. Probably, like, in an ideal world, by the end of 2024 I would love to have both Sana and Jihyo complete, but I tend to find that this is a collection that I grow slowly and tend to sort of work on when I've got breaks with other groups, so I'm not guaranteeing, so it's not guaranteed that I'll have the time to actually finish them both by the end of next year, but I would love to. But yeah, so here's their debut, and page 2, which I have now completed. These cards are on the way for both Jihyo and Sana, so that's exciting. Twice Case Lane 1, Twice Case Lane 2, just missing Jihyo into Signal, which I'm missing both Sana and Jihyo's regular cards. I do have this complete now. This is Twicegram and Merry and Happy, so both of them are complete. And then What Is Love? Oh, I think I'm 2 Jihyo cards from completing this for her. Obviously I have a lot more work to do with Sana, and I'm missing a couple from my OT9 sets as well. Summer Nights, I have both Jihyo and Jungyeon complete for this, so it's just Sana and the OT9 sets to finish. And then Yes or Yes, again I'm only missing like 1 or 2, I think I'm missing 1 Jihyo card to complete her for this. I think it's this one. and then the 09 set. And then I do have my top 3 complete for Year of Yes. Very exciting. And then Fancy. Fancy's one of the areas I'm doing the worst for both Jiko and Sana. But my 09 set's nearly done. And then Feel Special, I have both Jonghyun and Jiko complete, I believe. And then More and More, I also have both Jiko and Jonghyun complete for. And I'm literally just missing this 2E to complete this 09 set. And then Eyes Wide Open, I'm just missing 2 cards for Jiko. Jonghyun is complete. Yeah, my Sana collection, as you can see, is like the most bare bones of all of my of everything. And then 89 sets. And then Taste of Love is complete for everyone. And then Formula of Love, my 09 set's the thing that I'm really struggling with. I just don't have any non-top 3 cards for this era. I'm missing this Sana, which is obviously a little bit difficult to get. And then I'm missing Sana's result file version, but I do have both Jonghyun and Jiko complete for this, which is exciting. And then I just have some units here. I'm just missing this unit from The Story Begins to complete 09, but I have 09 from page 2, and then I have this set of 09 from More and More. And then on the back I do have this unit that has Jiko and Jonghyun in it. So I pulled it, so I've just kept it in the back. But yeah, that is it for the first Twice binder. Second Twice binder now. This is also another 50mm, but obviously, as you can see, I've got way more room to grow. So in the front here, yes, we have my top 3 collection continues. So I'm just missing this one Momo for this between 1 and 2 set, but the rest of the between 1 and 2 cards are complete. This is a POB. I think it's Aladdin. I think this is Aladdin, but I could be wrong. I can't fully remember which store this is, but I just got it to fill up the page so I could collect an 09 set. And then here we have Ready to Be, which is also nearly complete. So these pages are done, and then on this page I have these, which I think are the Blue Dream Media cards, and then I have an 09 set of the Digipack pre-orders. The only card I'm missing is Sana's Digipack. I have Nayeon's instead. It's just the way it turned out. And then here is the solos. So I have my pulls from my Nayeon album and my pulls from Jihyo, and then this is a POB. And then these are some special cards from Misamo's release. I didn't get the actual album, and the album cards were very expensive, so I just got these ones instead. But yeah, I think this makes a really nice completed page, which I love. So yeah, and then this section, which is all my Jonghyun miscellaneous cards. So we have all of her monographs, which are complete and up to date. And then we have these lucky draws from Formula of Love era. And then we have 3 POBs per era, so this is between 1 and 2, and then Ready to Be. And then the next era, which is supposed to be February, March time, I'll collect three more cards for her to fill the page out. And then here is her Season's Greetings cards. And obviously there's a new Season's Greetings, so those will go here. And then some miscellaneous concert cards, trading cards, etc. And then some more miscellaneous cards. These are some Japanese cards, a DVD card, and then this was a Misomo album card that I put over here because I didn't really have space for it on that page, as you saw. But yeah, so just some random miscellaneous cards at the back there. I don't really collect anything other than the monographs and Season's Greetings seriously for Jonghyun, but if I get other cards, I'll put them there because I don't mind having them. But yeah, that's it for the second Twice binder, and obviously there's plenty of room to grow as the comebacks happen, which is how I want it to be. Then this binder is only at a 40mm, and I just literally keep the 09 POB sets from Twice's albums in here. I don't have all of them from start to finish, and I don't plan to. These ones I actually got when I bought my albums. I just picked this really cute group picture for the cover. I don't sleeve these cards. They're fine. I've not had any problems with them. No damage, no no problems with them not being sleeved, so I don't sleeve them, I just store them. So I'm going to really quickly flip through these because most of these are the same as last time I did this. Okay, and then here we have just Jingyang. So these are all the ones I had 09 sets. I got given them with the albums. And then these ones are all the older era ones where I didn't get them with the albums. So I just went out of my way to make sure I had Jingyang. So these are all the early eras. And then I happened to get Jihyo's full set of hers for Summer Night. So I've just, they share a page. Yes. And then, no, these are all the group cards that are vertical, and then here's all the horizontal group cards. And that's it, yeah. So that's it for the Twice collection. Obviously I do have a big inclusion binder which I will add into the video later, but this is all the photocard sized stuff for Twice that I have. So here's my GOT7 binder. So this binder is actually really exciting because it was one card away from being completed, and then I've just changed up one thing I'm collecting, so now it's no longer just one card, but it's one era away from being done entirely. This year I completed all my JYP era stuff, as well as all the solo stuff, more or less, so that I wanted for them. So this is super exciting. And yeah, so I rearranged it a little bit. I put all of my Jackson GOT7 in the JYP era cards at the front. So we'll just, most of these are the same as last time, so I'm not going to stop to talk through them, but if you want to know about anything, please like tell me a timestamp, and then just like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 pocket numbers, and I will tell you what anything is. And yeah, with GOT7 I collect Jackson in full for the JYP era, and then I every so often with certain albums would collect a set of the other 6 members. So there we go, there's Present You complete, and then I did complete these sets this year, so that's super exciting. And then Present You and Me is complete now, and so is the OG7 set. And then and then I finally completed Die as well this era, and then here's the last era of JYP, and then the mirror cards from Die, and then these are some like trading cards and other miscellaneous cards, some other cards that I've collected. These were all in my last video, so I don't want to go over them. And then I put my JJ project section, so I have that complete, and my Just 2 section, which is also complete. And then we're into what I call the OT7 Freedom era, which is basically where they left JYP. So at the front I have set up to collect OT7. So this is the last Jackson card that I'm missing. It's the only one I can't find. And I literally only the other day set back up to collect Mark, Youngjae and Bam Bam. So I have 5 out of 6 of Jackson's cards, all of JB, Jinyoung and Yugyeom's cards. So I figured I might as well just try to collect OT7, especially because there doesn't seem to be much activity from the members. I mean, JB and Jinyoung are currently enlisted. Yeah, so these are the different sets that I have. Yes, I did downsize just to collect these 3 originally. That's why there's been like barely any progress in a year. But yeah, I did complete OT7 for these. So there's the other 6 members, and then I put Jackson's on this page with all of these pre-order cards that I got for him. He does have one more Polaroid size thing, so if I ever see it I will try and get it. And then these are some of his pre-order cards. Don't know why they're stored like that, but they are. And then we have these full sets from Homecoming. Okay, and then here is the solo section. So we have all of these JB cards from his various different JB and Def releases, and then I just have this one Mark pre-order card from his album because it's the only card he had. And then we have Jackson's Magic Man is complete. These are K-Town, but the rest are all album cards, which is super exciting. And then we have Jinyoung's Comeback complete, all 4 cards. And then we have Youngjae, so we have Colours, and then this is Sugar, and then this is his most recent comeback. I did pull a dupe of this card, so I am just trying to find one more card to fill the space up with. And then we have Bam Bam's comebacks here, and then we have the Polaroids from Mark's album, and then the postcard from Jinjiaertrade's album, the like new additions I think to this binder. I think the rest was in there last year, but yeah, that is everything for there. So with the exception of the one Young J card that I have a dupe of, this is all complete. It is literally just this era that I need to make progress on. I might even just stick to my top 4 and like just put like just make them into 8 patterns. I actually think I will do that, because probably I'll find collecting 87 too difficult now. It's too late. I think I might just keep the 4 members I have and then worry about this one Jackson card. This is my top priority, is this Jackson card, because it's so hard to find. But if I can get the other members sets, like I will probably try to do that, but I don't know. Like obviously, yeah, my 2024 goal with GOT7 is just to be up to date and just sit hopefully waiting. It does look like Jackson's second Magic Man album will be out in 2024, so I'm so excited to collect that in full. And yeah, I don't know, I'm excited to see what they bring us, because like all the solo music they've released has been top tier, and I just, yeah, I love my 7s and I hope that they're thriving. Right, so this is my ACE and BTS binder. So I keep ACE, Junie and BTS Seokjin in this binder together, mainly because at the time when I made the binder they were both enlisted. Junie has now been discharged and Jin will be discharged in 2024, so that's so exciting. I can't wait for him to come home. But yeah, Junie is home and ACE have been releasing music already, and I love all of it, and I'm so excited because I do think there's a comeback coming, so I'm very excited. And I do have this collection like complete for what I want to collect, is up to date, etc. So yeah, so we have this one is from Undercover and the rest are from the Mad Squad, and I have his full Mad Squads complete, and to be honest I only care about Mad Squad Forward being complete, so I'm happy with what I've got. And then we have Butterfly Fantasy complete, and then Siren Dawn is finally complete in full. This card took forever. And then we have Changer, which is also complete, and then we just have some like bigger bits here, and then some pre-order cards from various eras, and then all of his holo cards I kept on one page together, so hopefully we can expand that soon. And then here is, these are from their photo book, and then these are from their season's greetings, and then this is just my little page of Chan cards plus the unit of Chan and Junie from Butterfly Fantasy, which I did actually pull in my album, which was exciting. So yeah, super cute. That's my ACE collection. Like I said, my plan is just to keep collecting Junie as they go forward. Hopefully we'll have a new release soon. So yeah, super excited for what's to come in 2024 with ACE. And then BTS, I do have my BTS collection complete now for what I wanted to collect, and yeah, I'm super happy with it. And obviously now I'm just sort of sitting and waiting for Jin to discharge, and then to see if he releases a solo or anything, I will collect it. So yeah, so most of these cards were in the last video as well, and I mean if you're an ARMY you already know what all of these cards are, so I don't think I need to like go through, but if you do want to know what something is, please just, like I said, send a timestamp and a pocket number and I'll try and tell you where it's from. So yeah, we have Love Yourself, and then Map of the Soul, Persona, and 7, and then these are B, and one is the album card and one is the Weverse card, and then I think these two are the album cards for Butter, and then these two are Weverse cards, and then album cards and Weverse card again for Yet to Come, or whatever it's called, Proof, yeah. And then we have the 87 set from the Proof album. These are just some, like, this was a freebie someone gave me, and then these stickers are just from like one of their albums, and I wanted to keep them because, like, hello, Grammy nominee, that's pretty sick. Yeah, and then here is his astronaut cards, which are all complete. And then we just have like the other sets from the B albums, and then I just put this here because I didn't want to waste a whole pocket on it, and I had the space in this pocket to do it. So yeah, this is a Butter pre-order, but these are from School Love Affair have Jin and Jungkook's, and then Jin and Jungkook's HYH cards. Wings. And then Persona postcards. These are organised to match this page because it's the same members, but then I do actually have 87. And then Jin's proof postcard, butter message cards for Jin and Jungkook. More things for Jin. I think these were all in last year's video. Don't think any of this is like really new. And then Japanese cards that I got. I don't actually really want to collect Japanese cards. I just have these. These were just some freebies someone gave me when I bought something for Jin, and they were just so cute. So I just put them in just as almost like a divider between like the album cards and then the non-album stuff. Well, this is actually still album cards. These are mainly Jungkook cards. There's 2 Taehyungs here. This one, and this one I pulled myself. So yeah, these were just some like random cards that I had basically. Yeah, and then we have my Jin like stuff. So we have his BTS World cards and his In the Som card at the bottom here, and then this is memories of 2018, 2019 and 2020. And then these are the memories of 2021 cards, but I think they're fake, but I don't really care. But yeah, and then this is his Suzu card. I had to get it because it's so cute. This one is real. Yeah, and then we have some like deco kit, seasons greetings, Festa calendar cards and things. Some of these were gifted to me. Super cute. And then we just have some bigger cards for Jin from various things. Yep. And then these are the Lightstick cards. These are the Lightstick version 3, which I have. And then I have his Map of the Soul Lightstick card. I did have that, but I sold it with all the other cards except for Jin's. I just put this on this page so it fills it up. Because the version 3 was the one that I actually took to my concert, so I wanted to keep that one, but I realised I didn't need 2 light sticks. It didn't really make any sense to have 2 of them. Especially because like BTS will not be coming anywhere near the UK anytime soon, so it's really not necessary to have 2 light sticks. But yeah, that is everything for ACE and BTS. So this is my Purple Kiss binder. They were too big to be in the shared girl group binder, so now they have their own individual binder. I just collect Yuki for Purple Kiss. I collected 3 members when they debuted, and then I collected 2 members until the other member left the group, so now I just collect Yuki. And I also collect Yuki for L's Up as well, so we'll see that. So yeah, so like I said, I collected Jin, Goen and Yuki in their debut. These are a pre-order benefit, and these are the album cards, I believe. And then I collected just Jin and Yuki for the next few eras. And then after Geeky Land, unfortunately Jin left the group, which was really upsetting. So I've been collecting just Yuki since. So this is Cabin Fever, all complete. And then here is Festa, all complete. And then this is their Japanese debut as well. Super cute. And then these are just some bigger inclusions that I have from various albums. I only really care to make sure I have all of Yuki's anyway, but yeah, I happened to pull Goen's poster, so I just kept it because, like I said, she was a I did collect her before. This is from Cabin Fever. I have been trying to trade for the other like postcardy things for that, but I do have these. And then I have her heart from Festa. And then here's the pre-order benefit section. So I did used to collect like 1 set of Jin and Yuki cards per era. I think these are both from Hide and Seek era, but then yeah, this is still my favourite photo card of all time. And then I pulled this one and it's so cute. I just decided to keep it in the middle there to fill the space. But then yeah, going forward obviously, and even before then, I just mainly collected Yuki. So these are all the various Yuki pops I have. Again, just tell me timestamp, pocket number, and I can tell you where something is from if you need me to. Yeah, and then here's nearly all of this is from Cabin Fever, but the rest are all from Festa. And then here's her season's greetings cards from like last year, I think. But yeah, then we're into the L's Up section. So that's like a big difference this year is that Yuki joined L's Up. And yes, this is where I'm at the moment. I'm missing 2 regular cards, so this unit and this card, and then I'm missing 2 of the PLVE version, whatever that is. I'm almost debating if I want to collect the PLVE version just because of how hard it is to get those cards. So we'll see. But yeah, then I have a couple of like pre-order cards. So this is from the Queendom Puzzle like cafe event. These are stickers from the album, and then these are just 2 pre-order benefits or like fan sign cards or whatever from LZUP's release. I'll probably get like 1 or 2 more cards on this page just to kind of fill it out a bit more. But yeah, I don't have much intention to collect like every single thing for Yuki for LZUP, just because it's a little bit difficult to do. They're not like super popular, so there's not lots of cards available. So yeah, but super proud of her for everything that she's done this year. She's like worked so hard, and I'm so glad that her talent was finally being recognized. And yeah, I just can't wait to see what else Pebble will bring out next year, and obviously I will be right there with them, and I will collect as much Yuki as I possibly can. So for this binder, I have both ASTRO and Victon in here. To be honest, this is kind of like a retired binder because neither of these collections are growing like at all. Obviously at the beginning of 2024, Victon more or less disbanded. They haven't officially stated that they've disbanded, but like from the statement, it doesn't seem to me like Victon is continuing with activities as a group. I would love for Victon to come back. I love them, and obviously but you know, I want them to do what's best for them. Byung-chan did leave IST Entertainment, and he is now assigned to an acting agency, so I'm really excited to see what more dramas he does in the future, because every drama I've seen him in so far I really loved. So obviously I will continue to support him, but right now he hasn't released anything that's like photocards or anything, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but this collection is complete. So again, I was very selective on what I collected for him, so like I don't have any from Victon cards, etc. So yeah, this might not be like as satisfying as some other collections, but yeah, lots of different eras. And then Voice of Future is Now, and then Chronograph, and then Chaos, and then the final era, which was Choice, and then just some pre-order benefit cards and some more pre-order benefit cards. These cards were so cute. This row is like definitely my favorite of all the cards. And then some Japanese cards. So most of this is the same as it was last year. I think just added some choice cards and that's it really. But that's the only comeback they had in the whole of 2023, obviously before they more or less disbanded. So yeah, we'll see what happens when like some of the members come out of the military. If there is a Victon comeback, I'll be interested. I would definitely be tuning in, but it's not looking promising. But yeah, right now I'm very happy with how complete this is, and just having it, and like, yeah, I know some people, like, once they finish a collection, if there's no intention to keep collecting, they'll just get rid of it, but that's not really who I am. So I'm very happy to like have this and just like flip through it every now and then. So yeah, but like I said, if Byung-chan starts releasing music again and he has cards, I will definitely collect them. But he hasn't really shown any signs of doing that at the moment. So yeah, and then we have ASTRO. Yeah, so most of this is the same as before. So my bias in ASTRO is actually Chanu. And like I'm more than happy to like trade cards for his and stuff, but I don't tend to do that. I just keep my pulls. Anyway, I do have like a wish list for Chanu's cards up on my page, but it's purely just like if someone wanted to trade and they had a new card, I wouldn't say no. It's not that I'm actively trying to collect and complete him. And I'm okay with that. I like keeping my pulls. I tend to try and keep like almost one thing of every member, especially from this era onwards. I had been going out of my way to get like an OT6 set of cards, and then I've just filled this page up with new cards. And then this was their last comeback, Drive Starry Road, so I had OT6 and then extra Anus in the middle, and then I had these Polaroids and then postcards, and then we have the icon stuff, and then we have the Moonbin Sana unit cards. So yes, and then Jinjin and Rocky's cards, and then these are just some random miscellaneous bits. I know that Rocky has just had a comeback. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that. Obviously I would love an ASTRO comeback, but we'll leave it there. Yes, so that's everything for this binder. This is my SM binder, and I call it the SM binder because I only collect 2 SM groups, and they are Aespa and NCT, and both of them are in here. Funnily enough. So yes, for Aespa I collect Karina, and I have her nearly complete. So I have her like complete for every era but the most recent era. So there's Savage, Girls, My World is complete, and then these are the like sets, and then here is their most recent comeback. So I pulled her HMV exclusive, it's the same as the Target card, and I also pulled this card from her sequence, and I do already have her Japan exclusive S Mini and her scene and other sequence cards on the way. In the sequence version there's 2 cards, but you can only pull 1, so I went to buy that, and I just happened to find it in a set with this card anyway, so I just got it for the sake of it. I did pull, like, I think I pulled Winter for these 2 and Giselle for the other one, but I'm not sure. But either way, yes. And then I do have her Music Career Pop just to fill this page out to make it a 9 pocket, which is really exciting. So yeah, she's only 2 cards away from being done, and I do technically have trades. Obviously I'm not trading right now because it's Christmas. So yeah, but then we have these cards. So these are the pink Christmas cards, and then these are from the anniversary, her like lucky cards. So I had to get this one, it's so cute. So yeah, that is my Karina collection. I don't really collect like non-album stuff for Karina. I think it's a slippery slope when it comes to SM. If you start collecting these things, you'll never stop. So I don't want to fall into that trap, but every so often if I see cute cards, like for example the pink Christmas cards, which are adorable, if I see them I'm definitely going to get them. But yeah, I think just my goal for 2024 with Aespa is just to stay up to date with Karina's album cards. I did see Aespa live this year, and it was really good. It was really cool. They were so good, and yeah, I just had the best time ever, and it was so nice, and I really recommend if you want to see Aespa to do it, because honestly, like, they are really, really good live. So yeah, super exciting, and excited to see what 2024 holds for them. Yes, and then on to NCT. So I collect Jaehyun for NCT, and I do collect all of his Korean and Japanese cards. I don't collect Kino's. I don't collect like the smart cards or whatever they were. Like, I don't collect anything like that. I just collect like the bog standard Korean cards. I also don't collect any US exclusive cards for him. So yeah, these again, like most of these were in their last era. I just put his cards in like chronological order basically, for 127 stuff. So there's Japanese cards in here along with the Korean cards. These are all Japanese. Again, just ask for a timestamp if you're not sure where something's from. Yeah, and then we have sticker into favorite into 2 baddies. And then there's the rest of the 2 baddies. So some of these are the Japan exclusive cards as well, because I don't mind collecting those. It's mainly the US ones. They're just impossible to get my hands on. And then we have his AO cards here. And then here we have Perfume by Do Jae-jung. I only put it here because I actually have an extra card that spills over onto the next page, so it makes sense just to put it here. It's a full 9 pocket anyway. Yeah, favorite release of 2023 easily. It is my most played song of the year on my Spotify Wrapped as well, so that should tell you how much I love this. I really do feel like in 2023, like, I really fell back in love with NCT. Like, I never stopped loving NCT, but I really like fell back in love with NCT 127's like music and stuff, and Do Jae-jung especially, like, one of my favorite albums that NCT's ever put out. So yeah, I'm really excited for next year. They are already releasing a Christmas album this year, so, but obviously I won't have the cards until next year, so that's why I've not even bothered to set up for them. But yeah, this is his like S Mini for Perfume, and then these are all their most recent comeback fact check, which again, 10 out of 10 album, loved every track on there. So yeah, the winter album will start here and carry on to the next page. And then for full group NCT, so even though Do Jae-jung and 127 are not the same unit technically, like all the members of Do Jae-jung are in 127, so I think it's fine to put them all together. But like, I keep the full group NCT stuff separately, especially because it like works nicely to store it like 2 selfies and then the like random cards. So Empathy and then Resonance parts 1 and 2, and then we have Universe, and then we have their most recent full group, which was Golden Age. So there's the Korean and the Japan cards, and then the special cards there. Super cute. And some of the songs off this album was so good as well. Like I said, when I said I fell back in love with NCT, I like really meant it. Like I really have just loved most of the stuff they've put out this year. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then here we have like some random non-album stuff for Jaehyun. This is a SM Museum card, that's why I've kept it. But yeah, just some like random bits. This I think is a freebie. But it was so cute, I printed it, and then someone gifted me these holo cards, so I put them on this page, and then obviously like as I get more cards, I'll fill them up. It's not something that like I go out of my way to collect non-album for Jaehyun, but like every so often I see a cute little like card or a pob or something, and I just get it. So it's one of those things where like I like having a page there, knowing I can get like a really cute Jaehyun card if I want to. So yeah, that is it for the SM binder. Super happy with how these collections are going, and like how nice and smooth it's been to collect these groups. Like I really do love them. So this is my girl groups binder. I have 3 groups in here: Kepler, the Sserafim, and New Jeans, and I'm probably going to have to separate these out at some point. I think Kepler, like I think Hia's gonna need her own binder. I think for now though I'm just gonna hold off. So for Kepler I collect Hia, and I have her complete up to a certain point, and then I'm really behind. I'm either like really up to date or really behind with Hia. Like by the time I catch up, Kepler will have another comeback, so as is always the way. So here's their debut. This is Tower Records, just to fill it out, and then the Blast is complete, and then Refresh is here, Troubleshooter, and then I just have these pobs here. Yeah, and then this is Love Strike. So I'm missing 3 cards on this page, and I'm missing these 2 platform cards. I do actually have this digipack card on the way. And then here's the like 89 set from the platform. So yeah, I'm missing 5 cards for this era to be complete. And I do just need to get on and get them. It's just actually finding them is quite hard. And then this is set up for their most recent Korean comeback. And I've basically made no progress. I do only buy 1 copy of Kepler's albums, and just like keep my pulls and stuff, so I don't even do really any trading, which means that like realistically, unless I pull here, which I never do, I'm not going to make any progress. So yeah, I just need to find these cards really and like buy them. And then the platform cards, I do have her platform version on the way, so I'm not sure yet which cards it comes with, so until then I can't really like collect any platform cards. But I did get her OT9 set in the OT9 set, and I do have her unit album version complete. So these 2 cards are from that, and then here's the other cards from that, and then I have a pre-order benefit on the way that's in this same outfit, so it's going to go in the middle, and then the platform QR there, and then the card there basically is my plan for that. And then this is the rest of the members from the OT9 set, and I'm just going to put the group card from the platform in the middle instead. So yeah, bit messy, but hopefully I can get this done in the first half of 2024. We'll see. And then these are just my pulls. So I tend to have like 2 pulls and then a pre-order card. So both of these are M-Wave, and then this is just an ID card that I put in the middle, but the rest are just my album pulls. Except for this Yeso. Actually, I bought this Yeso because I really wanted it. Yeah, and then these more pulls here. I think this Eugen is also a pre-order card, but I can't remember where from. And then yeah, again, I think I bought this card, but I pulled all of these. Yes, and then these were my pulls from the most recent comeback. So I do want like 1 more card probably just to fill the row out. But yes, and then these are her Japanese cards. So I do have her complete for these. So the 5 in the middle are their first comeback, and then the corners are the second comeback. So that's Fly Up and Fly By, and then Fly High has just been released, and I do already have all 5 of her cards on the way for that. So that is complete. And then these are just some non-album cards that I have from various things. Super cute. So yeah, again, I don't collect every single pre-order card for her, but like I do collect quite a few. And then we have these like double-est mini cards. So I have a Yujin and a Shouting equivalent. I pulled the Shouting, so I just bought a Yujin to kind of like finish the page, and then I pulled Shouting's ticket in my album, so I will collect at least one of his to go in this page. Yes. And then for Le Sserafim, I collect Unche, and I think last year when I just started this, Anti-Fragile was just come out, and I'd only got her debut cards complete, so that's these four. But now, yeah, I have Anti-Fragile, so I have her, this is her Weverse set, and then this is the rest. So we have her like units, and then her 4 digipack cards, and then her 3 regular version album cards. And then this is Anti-Fragile, no, this is Fearless Japan. So these are her like 3 cards, and then the 4 units. And then we have Unforgiven, which I do have this last card on the way. I just went and bought it because no one was trading. So yeah, she is complete for this. It's just not on hand yet. But yeah, these 3 are the regular album versions, and then these 3 are her compact version cards, Weverse QR, and then her Weverse selfies. And then here's the rest of the Weverse versions. So I did it in the pairs, so like the units in the middle and then the members either side. And then obviously on this page, the Unchased units, so I put them in the corners. They actually works out perfectly because they both have like the black red theme going. So they actually do kind of coordinate quite nicely. And then I just pulled Chaewon's QR in my other Weverse version, so I just kept it in the middle there. And then here is Unforgiven Japan, which is also complete. So again, you have her album cards, and then her Weverse card, and then the 4 units in the corners. And then these are just some of the bigger inclusions. So I pulled Yunjin, and then I pulled Kazuha, and someone traded me for Unche, and then yeah. Anyway, so that's everything for the Sserafim. I do think we're going to get a comeback any day now, and I'm so excited, and obviously I will just continue collecting Unche and staying on top of it. I love collecting Le Sserafim, and I love Le Sserafim. I think they're so talented. I love their music. Their stage presence is amazing, so I'm just like super excited for what else they're going to bring this year. And then here is New Jeans. So for New Jeans, I collect Minji and Hani. I do collect the occasional 85 set as well, so I'll show you how I've decided to collect them. So firstly, this is the bag version set, because I kept the bag version, so I wanted to keep all 5 members. But then for the rest of this era, I have just Minji's cards and Hani's cards, and then I just have their Weverse cards here with the QR cards. Then going forward, this is because of the number of cards that they did going forward, I've done the next 2 eras the same way. So we have this full page of cards. So this is 5 of the 5 Minji version cards, the group version card in the middle, and then the 3 of these are her Weverse cards, and it's the same for Hani. So 5 of these are her album cards, and then 3 of them are her Weverse cards, and then the one in the middle is her group version card. And then here with the other 3 Weverse cards, I've actually made OT5 set in a double spread. So I tried to keep them cohesive. So like here they're all wearing their bunny hat outfits. Here they've all got this one big earring. Here they're just like kind of all wearing hats more or less, or like headgear, except for Minji, who you can't really see, but she just have a teddy bear which kind of ties in the fluffy hats, I think. So it just worked. So that's what I did for this era, and I did the same thing for this OMG era, and then I did the same for Get Up era. So again, this is like her 5, this is like 5 of her version cards plus 3 of her Weverse version cards, and then her group card in the middle. In the case of these, like the outfits sort of line up, especially on Hani's. Like Hani's group card is actually in this outfit as well, which works perfectly. And then here is the New Jeans. No, here's the Powerpuff edition one. So the Powerpuff version I kept OT5, and then these stickers are from the member version for Hani and Minji, just to fill up those pockets. And then again, I did OT5 sets for the remaining 3 Weverse albums. It just like works out perfectly to do it. I got some really cohesive sets out of it. There is no like, this is version A and this is version B, like, because they don't line up if you do it that way. I just basically got all the cards and then just handpicked the ones that I actually wanted to make cohesive sets, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, and then here we just have, these are the Weverse cards for both OMG and Get Up, and then I just had some other like random bits and pieces in there. And then I have these like Weverse shop lenticulars. I have Honey and Danielle. Obviously I would love to trade Danielle for Minji, but like I'm happy to keep it nonetheless. And then these are just some group cards that I got. I think these are the Weverse group cards as well. So yeah, there you go. That is my New Jeans collection. I'm excited to see what else they put out. I'm kind of like obsessed with the song they put out for League of Legends as well. Like that song is so good. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what music they come out with. I have liked everything they've put out so far. Yeah, and fun fact, my YouTube Wrapped, which, well, I don't think it's called YouTube Wrapped, but you know, like YouTube's equivalent of Spotify Wrapped, said that my most played song was Cool With You by New Jeans. So there you go. So this is my WOODZ A5 binder. It does have a small miscellaneous section at the back, which we'll get to. But yeah, this is where I keep my WOODZ cards. I had planned on collecting like all of his cards at one point, and then I basically decided it was just too hard. And so I decided to keep only what I wanted to from each comeback. And then going forward, I am just keeping my pulls from his albums. He has obviously just announced that he will be enlisting, so I don't see this collection growing anytime soon in the next 18 months, which in a way is a little bit of a blessing because this binder is pretty much full now. But yeah, I will quickly just talk you through it. So we have Equal, and I kept these 8 cards plus 2 IDs and 2 stickers. And then we have Whoops. So I kept 3 cards and 1 ticket, and then these 4 cards and then another ticket. So I tried to do it originally where it was like, what would I pull if I just bought 1 set of albums? Well, I'd pull a colour ticket and 2 photo cards, and then, or something like that. And then I ended up kind of wanting to fill up the page, and then these pages just were so satisfying, and I wanted to keep these cards as well, so it just made sense to just do this. And then with set, I just kept 4 QR cards and 4 regular photo cards, and then these are, I think these are with Moo pre-order benefits, but I could be wrong. And then for Only Lovers Left, I kept an extra holo card because I had them complete, but in one album you would pull a holo card, a photo card and a message card, so I tried to keep 1 per version and then just fill the extra space. And then these are all some pre-order cards that I've got. And then here we have Colourful Trauma. So I've got 2 holo cards and 2 selfies, 1 for each version. And then again, you would pull 2 photo cards and 1 holo card per album. And so I pulled these 6, I think, and then I think I pulled 2 of these. So I just got this to replace it because I did have an extra album because I bought an M-Wave album. So I think this is his M-Wave card, Digipack card, and then just some stickers to fill the page up. And then we have my Uli pulls, which is the first era where I just kept what I pulled and didn't buy extra cards at all or anything. So these were my pulls. Super cute, loved this album. And then here is his like Season's Greetings, I think it's 2022 photo cards, which I put in here. And then here is my miscellaneous section. So we have my Yongi from CIX cards. I did once upon a time collect him, so I kept my favourite cards. And then these were my New East pulls when I bought that album. And then here's my pull for my Sunmi album. And then these here are just my business cards that I made for my trades and sales. I just keep them at the back here because I had nowhere else to put them and I wanted to keep them. So yeah. But yeah, that's everything for this binder. So for ITZY, I collect 3 members, Yeji, Leah and Yuna. I used to collect Yeji and Leah and then just like randomly pick, like cycle through the other 3 members per era. but I did right before the end of last year commit to collecting Yuna because I kind of always wanted to do that anyway. But yeah, so I've made pretty good progress on this collection since last year in a way, but also not. So for ITZY I'd already collected. I'm still missing these. I took the Chaeryeong equivalents that I had out. So this is the only like old era that's not complete. It's just these cards for Yuna. But yeah, the rest is like up to date and complete. So I think all of these were still the same last year. Love. And then Checkmate is complete now. And then we have the 85 set here, and then the units. And then this page, so I have Soundwave for Checkmate and then 2 Soundwaves for Cheshire, and it just like makes a nice transition page into Cheshire. So this page is complete for Cheshire. I'm just missing Yeji's cards for this page and this Yeji limited card because I thought I had it and I don't. The hardest thing to collect for ITZY has been these units. I can't find these units anywhere like for an okay like people aren't selling like handfuls of units together like they normally would, so it's actually been really difficult to find these cards. And yeah, I'm just missing Yeji's Angel card, and then the special edition is complete. And then onto Kill My Doubt. So we have this OT5 K-Town set, which is gorgeous. And then for this page I collected OT5. So these are the Make Star Pobs and then the cassette cards, which already came in OT5. And then I'm just trying to get Ryujin and Chaeryeong's cards for this, which is so funny because I think I've pulled because there's only 4 types, and I've pulled the other 3 for Chaeryeong, and I think like 2 of the other 3 for Ryujin. So I managed to pull like basically every card but the one I need for them, which is funny. And then for the rest of the album I collected just my top 3 again. So yeah, I'm missing a couple cards for these. These ones are a little bit more difficult to find. I do have this Yuna on the way, hopefully. So yeah, this page is nearly done. And then we had the units. I'm just missing 2 units. And then these are the Yes 24 pre-order cards. And then here is the special edition. Again, I'm like missing these cards. Yes, and then we have the Crazy Love Polaroids. And then we have her Japan cards. So it's me, and then Voltage, and then blah 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 into Ringo. So I'm just missing this unit to complete Ringo, which is exciting. And then her Mitzi version here, and then here's all of her clear cards for the Japanese comebacks, and then here's all of her like pobs. So yes, super cute. This is much more advanced than it was last year. And then I have this whole page of Blonde Leah because genuinely one of my favorite things in K-pop in the whole of 2023 was Blonde Leah. And yeah, I miss her so much, and I hope that she's doing well. And then yeah, we have the light stick cards, and then here's all like my other cards for like Ryujin, Chaeryeong, some Yunas in here as well that I don't collect other members for. But yeah, there you go, super cute. And then a few more cards here. These are freebies. This was gifted to me, and then this Ryujin didn't have anywhere else to go, so it's on this page. But yeah, that is everything for ITZY. They are having a comeback in January. I haven't set up for it yet because I don't really understand how many cards there are and like stuff, because the Nemo version is confusing me. So I'm gonna wait for the templates before I set up so I can kind of like organize it that way. Obviously Leah is not participating, which genuinely makes me really upset. Yeah, I'll see what I want to do with the comeback once the cards are out, because I need to see how. But I will just obviously be collecting Yeji and Yuna for this comeback, not Leah because she's not in it. But I really, really hope that she comes back soon because I miss her a lot. But obviously I want her to take as much time as she needs. And my 2024 goal for ITZY then is just literally to get up to date with the cards that I need, because I'm not that far. And yeah, just to stay on top really of what I'm collecting. Enhypen and TXT binder now. So for Enhypen I collect Sungoon, and I'm pretty much up to date more or less with Sungoon. I think I'm missing 3 cards now from the most recent era, and that's it. So yes, we have Border Day 1 and Border Carnival complete, and then this is the Japanese Border Comeback complete. Dimension Dilemma is complete, and Dimension Answer is complete. I did collect both Heesung and Sungoon for this era. And then the Dimension Japanese comeback is complete. And then Manifesto Day 1, these are all the selfies. And then the concept cards complete. And then we have this Japanese comeback, which I always forget the name of. Complete, yeah. And then we have Dark Blood, which is complete. So like these are the album versions, and then I think these are the Engine version, I think. And then this is the Weverse version here. So I have the 07 set, and then I have his 2 random cards in the middle. If you put Enhypen in age order, he is actually slap bang in the middle, which just, I know it seems wrong because like Jungwon's the leader, and yet how is he like nearly the Mangne? Like that's crazy, but yeah. And then we have the Japanese comeback U, which is complete, and then we're on to Orange Blood. So I do have this card. I didn't pull any of his album cards from my regular album versions, but I did trade for this just before I stopped trading for the year, so that's super exciting that I have at least one card on this page. But I do actually have both his Engine and Weverse versions on the way, like with the full photocard sets and stuff. So I am just missing the other 3 like regular album version stuff. So the Weverse set will go here, and then yeah, and then we're on to like the Connect trading cards and the tour cards. So that's the Manifesto, and then the Fate tour cards, and then his 2 icon cards, and then these are just some like random, so like group cards, Weverse cards, lucky draws, more cards, Weverse version card, lucky draw, bits and pieces. These are K-Town, these are Weverse, another Weverse version like QR card, and then all of these are Fate cards from the like Fate and Japan cards, and this is so cute. And then these 2 are, I managed to pull both Heesung and Sunghoon's Weverse shop cards, which is super exciting. And then here's just the Heesung cards that I have, so his Border Day 1 and his Border Carnival cards, because I did collect him originally. I don't have any plans on collecting Heesung again just because of how many cards they've done. If they did less cards, I would definitely consider collecting Heesung again, but it's just not realistic with how many cards each album has and all the other groups that I collect. But yeah, I do sometimes miss collecting Heesung, I will be honest. But yeah, I've loved everything Enhypen put out in 2023. It's been so good. Their releases have just been top tier for me this year. And so yeah, my goal in 2024 is just to stay up to date and on top of it with my Sunghoon collection, and that's pretty much it. And then TXT, obviously I collect Subin. So yeah, most of this was complete last time, so we have like various eras, and then this era, and then this, and then this is the OT5 like member versions, and then we have the Name Chapter Temptation. So there's all of his cards. This one, I believe, or this one of these is the Weverse. Yeah, this one is his Weverse shop pre-order benefit, I think. And then here are the other members and their Weverse shop cards. And then this is their most recent comeback, the Name Chapter Freefall. So I have all of these, and this is his Weverse. I pulled it. It's the only thing I like pulled of his. And then I'm traded for all of these with my pulls so far. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I do want to get this finished. And then I pulled all but like, I think, Bumgyu, and I traded for him from the like member versions. And then these are the Weverse. The problem is these are the Weverse Global regular version POBs, so I pulled only 3, but they are in the same concept, so now I'm gonna have to go and buy these, whereas my original plan was that the POBs that come with the member versions would be here, but they're a completely different concept. It's very annoying of Hybe to do that. And then we have his bigger cards here, and then just the other members cards here, and then these are his Japan cards that I have, and then these are just some of the like Japan cards, and then this is actually from their concept, but there's another card that's also like from the concept that's in this outfit that I do want to get to go here just to finish the page off. And then I just have some like random, these are the trading cards and stuff. Yes, and then more pre-order benefit fan sign cards, lucky draws, etc. for Subin, and some more. And then O25 set here, and then here's his name temptation cards. I do want to get these cards to finish the page. These I'm less fussed about, but these two I do want to get. And then we're on to the most recent era again. There's like a bunch of cards that I want to get, so that's probably my biggest goal in 2024, is to just expand my Subin non-album collection. I do want to start collecting more and more for him. Yeah, and then here's the O25 set of the like Gravity version pre-order benefits, and then here's some other like random photo book DVD things, and then just some non-biased cards and just some freebies at the back here. But yeah, I do have another binder for Subin which I'll show you right after, but yeah, I really want to like, I just want to have a nice Subin collection. I don't know, I want to collect like way more for him, and I think mainly just start by doing like the pre-order cards and stuff, but I already do collect quite a bit for him, like, so as you'll see in the other binder. So yeah, that's probably my 2024 goal, is just to like keep expanding my Subin collection, but obviously to stay on top of his actual album cards in particular. But like, yeah, I do want to just keep collecting Subin and like see how much I can get for him without going crazy. So yeah, that's it for this binder. So this is my Subin My Collection binder. I got the white bunny one because obviously Subin is a white bunny in my head. So yeah, I really like this binder, and I hold a bunch of my like non-album, non-pop stuff for Subin in here. So firstly we have his fan kit stuff. So this is both the Korean and the Japanese stuff. These pages are just like cheap ones I got from somewhere, but next time I have an excuse to order off the Prism Platinum site, I will probably purchase her pages, because I don't like how small these are in comparison to the rest of the binder, but we're making do for now. So yeah, this is I think this one's Korea and this one's Japan, and then these are both Korea and this is Japan, and then these are Korea and this is Japan, and then there will be a new Moa Kit 5 soon, so I will put those there. And then here's the Season's Greetings. I can't find his 2020 or his 2022 Season's Greetings cards for a reasonable price anywhere. Like, people are charging like up to £100 for these cards. That is so unnecessary. Like, did you pay that for the Season's Greetings? No. So how would I pay that for the photo card? Like, I just think it's ridiculous. But obviously I would like to have them, but I'm not rushing if that's how people are going to play it. And then we have the other three from last year's Season's Greetings, and then there's 2 cards for this year's Season's Greetings, so it fits the page perfectly, which would be nice. And then we have his deco kit stuff. So this is I think this is all his first deco kit, and then here's his second deco kit. And then I did actually buy the first deco kit in full, so I have all 4 members for these, so I've just put these at the back, and I did double side them just to save space. And then here we have all of Subin's D-Icon stuff. These are just the stuff from the set that you get, not any of the random stuff. I didn't actually buy any D-Icons myself just because I couldn't justify it. And then we have, these are the Japan Sweet Mirage trading cards, so they're a bit smaller than the normal like tool card size, but yeah, they have all of those. And then we have his actual like big trading cards. So yeah, I have his Moa by Together set complete, and then we have his Act Boy stuff, and then we have his Act Lovesick stuff, and then we have his Act Sweet Mirage stuff. Very cute. And then here I have his birthday stuff. So I have ordered his birthday merch. It's currently at my Korean address for this year, but this was last year's. I missed out on the year before, and I'm not really sure if I care much about collecting it, but yeah. And then I have these from the Hype Insight thing, and then this is just from the Act Lovesick DVD, I think. And then I have the other members from the Enhypen site set, and then I just have a few spare pages at the back here. But yeah, that's everything that I have in this binder for Subin. I would love to go back and collect some of his other like trading card sets, like the Shine Back Together ones and stuff. It's just a matter of finding them for an acceptable price, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see. This is the first of multiple binders for Stray Kids. I definitely think that in 2024 I'm going to have to get a new Stray Kids OT8 binder because this is full. So probably I will just cut this off now and start a new binder for the next Stray Kids comeback. But yes, I do collect OT8 for Stray Kids. I'm not going to go back and do that, but I collect it from No Easy Forward. So yeah, I'm going to try and flick through this pretty fast because most of this was up to date anyway. So yeah, No Easy. And then Crystal Evil. And then Ordinary. And the Maxim is now freshly complete as well. And then this is their like Skiz replay album that comes in the fan kit, but I put it in here because technically it's an album, and you will automatically get the OT8 set anyway. And then we're on to 5-star, and I'm not missing too many cards for 5-star, to be fair. So I do just need to go and get them. I was trying to trade for them, but I think at this point we should just give up. And then this is the Soundwave set of OT8 cards. So I put it in here just because it's OT8. And then we're on to Rockstar, which is the newest comeback. So I've just received my album. So these are literally just one set of album pulls. And that's it. I need to just kind of get on and purchase the rest of the cards more or less. And then I pulled 3 out of 4 units. And I did manage to pull Lino's little tag thing from the Nemo version. So very happy with that because he is my alt. And then, yeah, I unfortunately did pull 3 sets of the Young Line Polaroids. Not ideal. And then here's Digipacks. And then here's the Nemo set, which you automatically get OT8, which I love. And then this is the Yas 24 set, which I did put in here because I also got OT8 and I love it. So that is all of the OT8 stuff. I'm not far from like finishing 5-star and like obviously Rockstar as well. I just need to kind of get on with. But yeah, so my goal in 2024 regards to this is just to keep collecting OT8 as the eras come and to try and just stay on top of it, really. Okay, so this is like my POB and like early era top 3 binder. So I only just expanded this to collect my top 3. I have been kind of collecting Hyunjin cards a lot, but I just haven't officially decided to back collect him. So I have Chan complete for all the older era cards that I wanted. I don't collect everything. Some of the concept cards and like limited cards I'm not collecting at all. I mainly stick to the selfies and like get the occasional like concept or far away card, like the occasional non-selfie card when it helps fill the page, if that makes sense. So yes, but I had already intended to collect Lino and started doing so, but now I've just set it up so that it's all 3 of them. So yeah, there's a lot missing, so it doesn't look super like great, but Chan is complete and Lino's sort of halfway there. And then I do have the occasional Hyunjin that I already had. So mixtape, I'm not. And then for I'm Who, I do have all of Lino's cards on the way. I'm You, I found a set of Lino's cards and I tried to buy it, and then I think it just got cancelled on me, so I'm really upset about that. Yeah, and then Miro, I'm sort of halfway through doing Lino for that one. And Yellowwood. And then for Levanta, I have both Chan and Lino complete, and then I have these 2 Hyunjin cards already. This Lenti is probably the only thing I'm like not thinking I'll like probably never get for Hyunjin, but like I've set up the space for it anyway just because it fills the page. The likelihood I'll ever get that is slim to none, and I'm okay with that. And then Go Live is also another era I'm very worried about. These 2 Lino cards are impossible to get for an acceptable price. Like people are massively overcharging for these cards, and I don't understand why. The album is still in print. It's silly, but I do at least have my top 3 limited cards already, thank God. Yeah, and then in life I already had Lino complete, so it's just Hyunjin. And then we're into the pre-order cards. So I've kept all my top 3 sets together. So we have Soundwave for In Life, we have Make Star, and I think these are with Moo for No Easy, and then we're into my Ordinary collection, which is probably the thing I'm the most proud of. So we have this, yep, and then a few more Ordinary cards into Maxident, and then more Maxident cards. I liked how the like colours worked on this, and then I think these are also Maxident, yeah, so this is Maxident Apple Music, and then the rest are 5-star cards. So a few more, and then this is the Make Star cards for Rockstar, and I pulled both Chan and Hyunjin, which is kind of amazing, so I just have this Lino on the way, but it didn't arrive in time. These are the back doors from In Life, and I have top 3 for those, and then I also got these, which are Japanese cards. So I had this Chan already because I at one point did collect his entire Scars set, and I just realised I didn't want to do that. I don't want to collect Japanese cards, it's just an extra stress. But then I got this Lino Circus, and then I got this because I got given this when I bought another card for Hyunjin, so I decided just to keep the 3 of them. So yeah. And then here is like the unit cards from some of their Japanese releases. I do think like the next time they do these kinds of unit cards, I'll get one more row just to fill this page. So yeah, and then these are just like my favourite Chan cards of all time, so they have their own page. And then here's all my like Chan and Lino cards where I didn't collect top 3. You can kind of follow the transition around Christmas Evil era to where like I started, where Lino became not just a second bias but like a bias, and then he became the alt pretty quickly right before my accident era. I pulled all of these, so I kept them, but yeah, and someone gifted me this, which is super cute. So yeah, that's this binder, and then I just have one more for the non-album related stuff, which I will show you now. I don't have very much non-album stuff for Stray Kids, and so they're in a smaller binder, and to be honest, I don't see this growing like all the time, just every so often I think. So mainly I obviously collected like Chan and Lino, so I have 2 full pages of like random cards for them, and then I have my Stay Fan Kit stuff, and then I have like all the merch, Polaroids and things like that back here. Most of these are the same as they were before, and then I do have this top 3 trading card set complete, and then this, and then this was just gifted to me, so I just put it back there. And then we have their D-Icon stuff for both Chan and Lino. So yes, that is everything in this binder. Sorry, I just like breezed through it, but like most of it's the same as it was last year. I think maybe I've added a couple of Nacific cards here, and then like maybe some more Lino cards on this page. Again, like timestamp and like give me the like pocket number and I'll just tell you. But yeah, there's not much in here, and I don't plan on like expanding it greatly. I'm kind of more dedicated to collecting like top 3 for Pops now than I am for like non-album stuff for the other 2. Also like Stray Kids just have so much that it's a bit like NCT, where there's just like new merch every 5 minutes, so I don't want to stress myself out and be like, yeah, I want to collect everything for Lino because he's my alt, so I just don't do it. But as a result, I kind of don't collect a lot of things for non-album, and just sort of get things as and when. But yeah, that is my Stray Kids photocard collection. These are my 2 A5 binders for 17, and they just hold the Carrot version non-random card sets for Joshua and Wonu. I just like to put them in here so they're out the way. I don't put them in the actual like binders that they give you in the Carrot version because I don't really like them. It's like not satisfying because the cards don't fill up the number of pages they provide you, and on top of that they're PVC, so, or at least some of them are, so I just, yeah, I don't like doing that, so I keep them all together in these smaller binders instead. This one is full, which is why I've had to get a new one for the most recent era, so but we'll start with this one, and I'll literally just flick through them because if you've watched my storing videos you've seen all this already. So this one starts at Attacker, that's Attacker, Face the Sun and FML. And then this is the most recent comeback, 17th Heaven. Cute. So yeah, that's all of the 17A5 binder stuff. This is my 17 collection. So in this binder, which is definitely full and will need to be, I will have to start a new one in 2024, but this binder is my Joshua and Wonu album photocard collection. So Joshua's one of my alts, Wonu is a bias, not even a second bias, it's like a whole bias. I would say like my biggest bias records are Mingyu and June. And so I've collected in some eras, I've also collected Mingyu. So again, most of this is pretty the same as it was last year. Obviously I've added like new eras and like some things are complete now that they were not before. I also think I've downsized since last year. I like upsized to collect like Mingyu for lots of eras, and I've actually just like really scaled it back. But yes, so we have Boyz B and Love and Letter repackage, I think. And then we have Going 17. And then for AL1 I did collect Mingyu and that's complete. And then for Teenage, I finally have Teenage complete for top 2. I finally got this Wonu. Yeah, and then Director's Cut, I collected Mingyu as well. And then for You Make My Day and You Made My Dawn, I downsized it to my top 2 and I've completed both eras, which is super exciting. And then an Ode, Joshua is complete. Wonu is like a few cards away from being done. Again, I think I downsized this from top 3 to just top 2. Super cute. And then Hengare has always been, I think, top 2, maybe not, but definitely needs to be. This era is impossible. Like, I can't find Wonu's cards anywhere. I don't know what's going on with this era, but it's really sad. And then I collected top 3 for Semicolon, and that's complete. And then Your Choice is complete for top 3. And then for Attacker, I'm just missing 4 Wonu cards, but I do have Mingyu and Joshua complete for this era, which is super exciting. And then the Carrot version, I just collected top 2. And then Face the Sun again, I collected top 2. So this is the only era for Joshua where I'm missing cards. He's complete except for Face the Sun and the most recent 17th Heaven era, and that's it. Obviously I'm with Wonu, it's a bit more difficult. So yeah, this is where we're at with that. And then Carrot version is complete, and then for the Weverse version I also collected Mingyu, and that's complete. And then I collected Mingyu for Sector 17 as well, so this is all complete, which is super exciting. I love how these pages turned out, and there's the Weverse version. And then for this era, Joshua is complete for this one, but Wonu isn't, so this is FML. And then here's the Carrot version. No, this is the Weverse version, photocards, and then here's the Carrot version. And then this is the deluxe. And then these are the QRs from the Weverse versions just to fill out this page. And then into 17th Heaven with their most recent era, which I've done pretty well on from pulls alone, to be honest. So that's super exciting. But yeah, obviously this is the only other era for Joshua that I need to finish. And then the Carrot version is complete, and the Weverse versions, I have both Joshua and Mingy's, and I just need Wonu's to finish this, which I do actually have, it's on the way. And then here's my like Kino cards page. So I'm just missing 1 Kino for Face the Sun, and then I have all of his other Kinos. And then this is the HMV exclusive. I just put it on this page because it's like a special card, I guess. And then for Japanese cards, I have almost all of it done. So I'm just missing these last 2 24-hour cards, which are just really hard to find. And then, yep. And then we have Dream, and then we have Always Yours, which I'm just missing this 1 card for, and then that will be done. And then these are just some random, mainly June, non-biased cards that I've pulled. So yeah, from various eras. And that's it really. That's all that I have back here. So yeah, that's all that album card stuff. I'm just super happy with this. Obviously my goal in 2024 is to have Joshua completely up to date, but also to sort of make a really good dent in Wonu, if not get him up to date as well. it's not that far off, so I would just like to kind of be up to date with 17, but not really like fussed too much either way. Obviously I find collecting 17 really fun. Excited to see what's to come for 17 in 2024, to be honest. So this is my 17 non-album binder, so just like any non-album photo cards and things go in here. On the front I just have this like stamp thing from the season's greetings last year, just as like a cover page. Yeah, and then I mainly just have like pobs and things. I want to get like one more card just to fill this page, and then we have some lucky draws from your choice era, and then like attacker cards, into Face the Sun. I want one more like attacker or Face the Sun card just to fill that up, and then I have some more Face the Sun cards here. And then Sector 17 cards, and then some more Sector 17 cards. I need to sort this out, but then we have these FML cards make a full 9 pockets, so I wanted to keep them like that because it made sense, like they have the same members. So I need to figure out what I'm doing with this page. And then these are the WOODZ cards that I pulled from 17th Heaven. So obviously I want Wanu Selfie and June's Concept just to kind of like finish this off. So we'll see. But yeah, I need to kind of, that's something I do need to do in 2024, is like sort of clean this up and like make a bit more progress on it. And then we have some like HMV cards for Joshua, and then some like random bits and pieces. So these are the anniversary necklaces, and then these are the anniversary earrings, and then this is Little Wishes, and then this is a fan kit card, and then I think I'm in a go for the next fan kit, but I could be wrong. And then here I bought June's phone cases. I wanted the plushies as well, but they sold out. So I have this June, I'm currently using this phone case on my phone at the moment. So yeah, as a result I got that card. And then yes, and then these are just like random DVD cards, photo book cards, things like that. His birthday merch, which I have bought his birthday merch for this year as well, so that will get its own page. And then these are his season's greetings cards. Yeah, so this is 2022 and 2022 Japan, 2021, this is 2020, and then this is 2019. I think that's as far back as they go in terms of season's greetings cards. And then this is the 2023 season's greetings. I bought the full set, and then I will just continue the 2024. It's just an ID and a photo card, so I will put them here and keep going for Joshua, I think, just to save pages. And then here's like the full cards for this as well. And then I did pull Joshua's like random love heart thing, which is exciting, and then these are from the 2022 season's greetings. So yes, and then these are just some like random trading cards and things that I have for him, and then some more random bits. And then these are then we're into the photo book cards. So this is the Social Club photo books, and then the Going 17 volume 1 sets 1 and 2, and then volume 2 sets 1 and 2, which I just got, which is exciting. And then the D-Icons, this is like the full group D-Icon stuff. And then this is from the like the 101 thing, and then here's his like Defesta D-Icon set as well. So cute. So yes, that is that. And then here is the 13 tapes cards. So I do have Dino's on the way, so then the random card that I pulled from that will go here. So very excited to keep that going. And then we have some like random merch cards, and then the like Hybe Insight cards at the back here. So yeah, that is all my non-album stuff for 17. But yes, definitely think I'm gonna have to start getting some new binders for 17 next year, which is exciting and also not exciting at the same time. So on to the final group. Do I have just like too much stuff for the boys, but I obviously want to preface this by saying they are my alt of alts. They are my alt boy group, full stop, like above anyone else. Like yes, I consider 17 and Stray Kids alt boy groups as well, but they are my alt of alts, and Youngoon in particular is my alt of all alts as well. So I do collect basically every single thing that he puts out. just because I want to and because I find that enjoyable, not because I think that because he's my Vault I have to do those things. I just want to say that. But yes, for the boys I collect 3 members. I collect Youngoon, Hyunjae and Eric. And so this is the first of the album binder. So this goes from their debut through to their Raw comeback, which I think is the Be Awake or Be Aware album. The names are so similar I can never remember which one's which. But yeah, so this goes up to their comeback at the beginning of this year, and then the Fantasy trilogy, which they started this year, is a new binder, so I'll show you that one next. But yeah, we'll start here. So this is, by the way, this is the only photo these 3 have ever taken together. Genuinely, like genuinely. I think most of this was complete last year, so I don't want to dwell on it too much, especially because I'm losing daylight with every minute that I ramble. So yes, boy, and then the units, and then these are Youngoon's limited cards, so I only collected his, and then yep. Into the Steeler, so we have all 3 versions of that, and then the tickets, and then the Lenticulars, and then Thrilling, all 3 versions, and then the Sparkling cards, and then Maverick, all 3 versions, and then we have the units, and then the IDs, and then again here, Hyunjae had 2 sets of units, but one of his sets of units was Juon, and I already had this ID, so I just decided to put it there. And then these are the Echo cards, and then onto Whisper era. So Eric did not participate in this comeback, so I collected it this way instead. And then again, and then here for the last set I did collect Sunwoo, who is my sort of biggest bias wrecker. So yeah, and then this is Raw, which is not complete, but it's nearly complete. So yeah, version 2, version 3, the platforms, version 1, 2 and 3, and then here are their jewel case cards, and then on the back I have the rest of the members, because I did get all 11 because I'm crazy. And then here are the platform sets for Raw. And then these are just my non-bias pulls that I keep at the back of my binder. So yes, super cute. So yeah, this goes up to Raw. Once I've got those last handful of cards, which I do obviously desperately want to do, this will be then complete. So yeah, this is my other top 3 binder. So this is just the fantasy eras forward. So we have Fantasy Part 1 here, Christmas in August. I've made some progress, but not as much as I had hoped. I am still waiting on a couple, like 1 or 2 more things goes in the new year, so like I might pull a bit more. The DVD cards are the thing I'm the most stressed about, and then we have the member sets from the platform, and then I've set up for Watch It era, but like I haven't actually received my albums yet. So yeah, but then here's just a couple more non-bias cards that I pulled and I've kept. So yeah, that is not much in here at the moment because there's only 2 eras, and like one of them I haven't even got my albums yet. But yeah, that's it for this part. But like there's lots of room, and I'm excited to expand this going into 2024. Okay, the light is on, but the shadow is so bad if I lean forward, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is my Japanese binder for the boys. So it has some non-biased full group stuff at the back, and then it has the Japanese cards at the front. So for Japanese cards, I just collect Youngoon and Hyunjae. For Tattoo, I did collect Eric's card as well, but then for Breaking Dawn, I just collected my top 2, and there's the stickers, and then here's She's the Boss with their units and the holo stickers, and then here is Delicious. So there's Youngoon is complete, and then Hyunjae, I'm just missing this QR card, but it's super limited, so it's going to be really hard to find, which is annoying. And then here are all the unit cards. So yeah, my Japanese collection is apart from that card, like completely up to date, which is exciting. And then here I just keep the like basically full group stuff that doesn't have Youngoon's cards in it, or like usually it's missing Youngoon and Hyunjae, or maybe Eric wasn't participating, so it's just missing Youngoon's. Anyway, yeah, so these are just like random sets that I have basically. random trading cards, more trading cards, Polaroids. These were the tour cards from the UK stops, and then the Bangkok ones. And then these are some more like random cards that I got from merch drops. And then these were from the Star magazine. So yeah, that is everything in this section. And yes, this binder has lots of room to grow, but I'm okay. I'm more than happy with that. So this is my pre-order card, special card, like binder for Youngin, one of them. So this one definitely needs to be expanded in the new year because it's just full, and it's a smaller binder as opposed to a big one. So definitely can size up. So the first page here is actually all the like really limited broadcast cards. So I'm just missing 3, which is such an insane thing to say because I didn't expect to have any of these. This one in particular is like probably going to be the one I never ever find, but I have seen these ones previously. I've just never been able to like get my hands on them. So yeah, lots of those. And then here we have like the MMT cards, and then yeah, we're basically, I'll just flip through this because most of this is the same. So we've got the Steeler era, into Thrilling, into Maverick, which is now complete, and then we go into Whisper era where I'm missing 3 cards. I just can't find them, which is really sad. And then we're into Raw era, which I'm missing the broadcast and like one other card. And then from here we're into Fantasy Part 1. So a couple of these cards, most of these cards are on the way in group orders, they just haven't arrived yet. And then here I'm all set up for Part 2 again, like none of these are on hand yet. And then the rest of this binder is actually like other types of cards. So these are his fan kit cards, so for the different generations. And there will be, they've just announced the next generation, so obviously I'll start a new page for that. So we have all of his like collabs. So firstly I put all the like skincare beauty ones together. So these are all his Le Petit Cell cards, and then some more into the 2 Parfum, which I still can't find these 2. And then these 3 are Tooth Jam. Then we have Dermatory round 1 and the first few rounds, and then Shiseido card there, and then there's more Dermatory, so I'm missing 2 more cards there, and then 4 more cards here, so there's way more Dermatory cards to get. Then these are Medicube, the 3 rounds, and then these are his Dinto cards. And then we have the clothing collab, so these are his Hang 10 cards, and then we have his What It Isn't cards. I'm still missing this one. And then they've just done a collab with NBA, but I don't know if I want to buy that. Like I haven't, obviously I've not given money to NBA, but I don't know if I want to get that card or not, to be honest. And then yeah, and then we have his magazine cards. So these are all like different Chinese magazines, and then a few more different magazines, random magazines there. And then this is the D-Icon sets, and then here's just like some other random collab related cards that obviously these ones I'm missing, and the likelihood of finding them is quite slim. And then these is all the KCON stuff. Again, the likelihood of getting any of these is slim to none. And then this is just some like freebies. These are all freebies. This is like something that came with one of the pre-order cards, and then these are replicas of the broadcasts. I do actually have the real broadcast there. So yeah, that's it for this binder. This is my like merch and concert and Japanese card binder. So these are all the like random like merch drops basically. So yes, again, most of these are probably the same as they were before. But yeah, there was a couple of cards that I've set up for, even though I don't think I'll ever be able to get them, but they're just sort of one of those things where if I ever saw them, I would grab them. So again, if you want to know where something specifically is from, like please just tell me the timestamp and the pocket number and I'll try my best. And then here we have like the Japanese stuff, still missing a couple of those. And then we have into the merch. So this is their Road to Kingdom merch. I just wanted to get the last random card for that. And then yeah, and then these are actually Apple Music fan sign, I think, but they go with this, so they're in here. And then we have Be Your Own King, and then we have the Kingdom merch, and then we have their ASTRO anniversary stuff. So I'm just missing 2 cards from this total, I think. No, just 1. Okay, cool. And then here we are into concept merch. So this is from their real concert and more, and then the film festival. And then this is from the fan con, the Boyz Zone, the B Zone, and then these are from their world tour. And then more of the B Zone merch, into the B Road, and more, and then we have generation stuff. So yeah, missing quite a few things for this, which is not great. And then obviously they've just done the encore, so the encore I'll add on a new page for the encore merch. Jesus. And then these are the light stick cards, and then yeah, then we're into Season's Greetings. So this I don't think is an official Season's Greetings card, but it is from the Season's Greeting concept, so I've just did it to fill the page basically. Yep. And then here's all the full sets. So I bought their Season's Greetings 2021, and I bought their Season's Greetings last year, and I have bought it again this year, just cause I can and I want to. So yeah, and then I put the IDs at the bottom here. And then these are just some like bigger pocket size cards, and then these are from their like She's the Boss release. So yeah, that is finally everything that we have for the boys, especially for Younghoon. I think, yeah, 2024, I would just love to be able to make as much progress as possible with his collection. Like some of those holes that you see, I would love to just like fill them up, but yes, that's it for the boys, and that is actually the last photo card binder that I have. So I will do the bigger inclusion binders now. So this is my twice bigger inclusion binder. Again, I think if I showed this last year, most of it will be the same. Again, I don't really care to collect anyone other than Jungyeon stuff, but I do, especially more recently, care about getting like my top 3. So here, like, I just managed to get my top 3 from pulls, so yes, but more, yeah, in the more recent eras I've cared more about getting top 3 for things, but yeah, for the most part I'm just happy with what I get, as long as I get Jungyeon. So yes, here, yeah, from Love. Sana is older than Jihyo, so I'm not sure why they're the wrong way around, but yeah. And then these are just my extras, and then yes, these, and the posters. I tend to get 2E as my 4th member on these. Yes, so ready to be. And this is from Jihyo's solo. I didn't have anywhere else to put it, so it's just there for it's temporary until a pocket becomes available. I probably should put it on the back of this, but yeah. And then we have some like random merch bits and pieces. Season's Greetings thing, yeah. And then here is all the envelopes from the pre-order sets, which I just keep here so they're nice and out the way. So yeah, that is everything for the twice binder. So got 7 bigger inclusion binder. I don't think this has changed very much, but I have now completed everything I wanted to for this binder, so that's exciting. So I'm just going to flip through it pretty quickly, because most of it's the same as it's always been. So I think this is what's new. So I completed 87 for this. The Polaroid's already complete. I did have to move Yu-Gi-Oh! Over here though. And then I completed 87 for the posters. And then here's just the stuff that I added here. Yes. And then some random bits here. And then these are just some freebies and some other things. So yeah, that is my got7 binder complete. I do hate these binders and I really do want to look into getting some new ones, but for now they'll do. But yeah, that's everything for got7, and I don't anticipate this growing like at all during next year. Like I think this binder is now like pretty much complete. This binder is just an absolute mess because it's basically every other group that I had left in one massive binder. I don't really like this binder, but it is an O-ring, which is like just not the best style of ring. But it's massive, so it does fit like basically everyone that's left over in it. There's like a lot of stuff in all the pockets, like please ignore most of it, like it's just mainly like envelopes and freebies and things like that. So yeah, the first group in here is NCT, so I have like Jaehyun's, it's just some random bits. I don't collect anything seriously for Jaehyun. This is just like the stuff that I managed to get, and then here's like some random empathy pulls that I have. And then here's WOODZ. The reason WOODZ has this cover is because obviously he's downsized to a smaller binder, so I just kept this cover page for his section. But these are just from the season's greetings, his Uli postcard, and then like some Uli bookmark things. And then here we have ASTRO, so like I'll just flip through this. So yeah, that's all of those. And then here we have my BTS section at the back here. So this is just from the newspaper on the tube the day I saw them at the O2. And then these were all gifted to me. And then we have postcards, BT21 labels, and then all my like wristbands and tickets from when I've seen them in concert and at the cinema and stuff. And then so that is everything that's in the miscellaneous binder. Yeah, it doesn't see much growth. Right, here is my miscellaneous girl groups. So first we have Sserafim. These are just the group cards that like come in the albums, and then same with these just came in Aespa's like Savage album, so I kept them. And then Kepler, I just had these and some other random postcards that I pulled. And then yeah, so the main event is my ITZY collection, which is like the actual group I do collect. So at the front I have my signed Leah and Wave page, and then we have like all the stuff, which I think most of this is the same as last year, so I'll just zip through it. So I'm missing Chaeyoung's Yes 24 postcard here. I can't find it. Yeah, and then Checkmate, and then I have all 5 members follow things. And yeah, so with ITZY I collect OT5 for all the bigger inclusions, just because it's so easy to do usually, and I enjoy it. But like things like this, I just collected Yeji and Leah, and then I'm missing 2 Ryujin and Yuna for these. I believe it's for this. I was kind of wanting to get Yeji's one of these, and then I have OT5 for this, and then these are complete. We have the posters, and then these, I believe. I'm just missing this Chaeyoung, and then yes, I'm missing Yeji and Chaeryeong's those. And I'm missing Yoon. I do have Yoon as one of these on the way now. So, and then I'm missing Leah's little one of those. So that's super exciting to have that nearly done. So that's like obviously 2024. I would like to get up to date on those as well. And yeah, it's just some random like Japan stuff at the back here. So yeah, that is everything in this binder. Obviously the main event is ITZY in here, and I just put some other girl groups in the front just to sort of, because they needed somewhere to go. Okay, so this is my Enhypen and TXT bigger inclusion binder. On the front I just have these Weverse postcards of the groups, just because I thought it was a cute little cover, and they didn't really have anything else that they could share a pocket with at the time. Yeah, these are just in here because this binder doesn't have one of those like pockets in the doors, so I just leave them there. Yeah, so for the first album I just have Heesung and Sunghoon's postcards, even though you do get a full member set. I just stored those two, and then here we have the Dimension Answer like clear cards for Sunghoon, and then his little manifesto scratch card. And then yeah, and then we have the manifesto postcards. I have this Jungwon in here because obviously ideally I would like to trade for Sunghoon, but I just almost don't care anymore. And same with this Dark Blood. I pulled Jungwon, and obviously I would love to trade, but I'm just not that fussed anymore. And then we have the like hollow standees from Weverse, and then Weverse postcards. And yes, that is it at the moment, because they didn't do any postcards like this for the new era. And then these are the webtoon postcards that you got as a pre-order, which is super exciting. Yes, and that's everything for Enhypen. They don't do bigger inclusions much, and when they do, I do try to collect Sunghoons, but like I said, like I'd rather just trade for them than buy them, because yeah. So then here's my TXT section. This is just a freebie, and then yeah, so pulls. So these are the postcards that I pulled. Obviously I would like to trade them for Subin, but again, if I can't trade them, it doesn't interest me. But I do actually want to collect all of Subin's bigger inclusions. Yeah, so I have those complete, and then his standees. These are Yeonjun's, and again, I've been trying to trade them for Subin's, but no one wants to. And these, I think, with the Apple Music pre-order benefit. Yes, and then postcards, and then I have these postcard sets and the envelopes, and then the poster from his member version, and then his postcards, and yes, then these Gravity version postcards, and the Blue Spring cards, which I do have Subin, and then Hyunkai and Bumgyu. Yeah, so here we have one of his 3 postcards, because I pulled it, I need to get the other 2, and then here we have the Weverse like Lenti, and then Yeonjun's. Even though I pulled Subin's photocard, I didn't pull his standees, which I obviously would like to put there. So yeah, again, I'm trying to trade, but it's not really gonna happen. And then his poster here, and then here's all the like non-album stuff, so like random bits and pieces, mainly the deco kit stuff. And that's it really. This section back here is like where I put all my like Weverse QR codes and like business cards from like when I do trades and group orders and stuff. So I'm not going to show that obviously because it's not really relevant, but yeah, that's just know that's what's hiding back there. It's not like anything exciting. So yeah, that is it for my TXT and Enhypen binder. Okay, so here is my Stray Kids bigger inclusion binder, and so to start with, we have like this various like things here, so IMU, Yellowwood, and then the In Life pre-order cards. I have Sungmin's, but I was hoping to trade it for Jongin's. Same here, I have the Miro stickers. I have a Sungmin to trade for Jongin, and then the Polaroids again, I have Sungmin's and I was hoping to trade for Jongin. Yeah, and then we have OT8 for the film strips. I just have these. I would like to get Lino's, but it's just like not really a priority. And then the OT8 things here, and then we have Bangchan and Lino's limited No Easy pop-up things, some more like random pieces, and then we have the pre-order cards from ITZY, and the unit booklets, and then some stuff from Christmas Evil, more random bits into Ordinary. So I have Chan and Lino's posters for this. I also have Jisung and Changbin, and I was hoping to get Hyunjin and Jongin's, but we'll see. Yeah, pop-up, and then some random Chan Scars postcards for some reason. And then Maxton, I was trying to collect OT8 for these posters, and I have all but Jongin's, which is annoying. Jongin hates me apparently, which is weird because I pull his photo cards all the time, so I don't know why when it comes to bigger inclusions he's so hard. Yeah, then we have the like little postcards, and then the unit thingies, and then these are from the limited, so we have Bangtan's and we have Lino's, and then we have the Maxident sticker things. I mainly have like Hyunjin and Lino's. I was trying to trade for the other members, but no one's trading, so that's fine. And then the outfit of the day cards, which I have, and again I would like to have Hyunjin and Jongin's, but whatever. And then these are just some other random bits and pieces from various albums, and then my Skazoo labels and my Pound Cat labels, and then this random Jongin Polaroid, and then more Pound Cat stuff, and then because it's all the Lino related jewelry, and then just the envelopes for this limited cards are in the back here, just so they're out the way and I don't lose them. So yeah, that is everything for my Stray Kids collection. I think just the only goal for 2024 with this is to get those Jongin and Hyunjin things that I'm missing. So this is my 17 binder. I used to have 17 and BTS together, and it's now purely 17 because it's already nearly full, and because obviously my photocard binder got so full I had to move anything that wasn't photocard size out of that and into here as well, so I just decided this would just be an entirely 17 binder. So yes, again I'm not gonna like dwindle too much, but yeah, we have the Joshua's and Ode stickers and his Hangare bookmarks, and then Joshua and Wanu's semicolon stuff, and then more semicolon, and then into Your Choice, and then here's where the stickers go. So I'm missing Joshua and Wanu's other sticker, and then just like another random member here, and then these I don't have anything for Joshua or Wanu. I just ran out of this sized fillers. Yeah, and then we have FML, which I have all three of Joshua's, and then one Wanu, and then these two are from the deluxe version. And then for FML, I'm missing two of Joshua's. I only care to collect all of Joshua's things, and then I try and collect like Wanu like to fill spaces more or less. Or if I like pull Wanu, I keep him, kind of thing. So in this case, like I have this June, so I'll probably just try and get Wanu's other two to finish this off, and then I need the last Joshua for 17th Heaven. And then these are the Kino cards that I have. So I have an Ode and Hengare, and then I have Face the Sun for both Joshua and Wanu, and then both versions, and then Sector 17 for both of them, and then 17th Heaven for both of them. And then we're into like the rest of the bigger inclusions. So this binder probably needs like reorganizing in 2024, I'm gonna be honest, but anyway, 17 karat postcards, bunch of other stuff. Most of this was in last year's video, so I won't dwindle on it too much. Mini posters, Then and I called, and then there's those, and then this semicolon poster, and then this is actually from the Season's Greetings. Yes, and then Your Choice. This I just need, and then postcards are done, and then these are receipts from Lucky Draws. So I have Joshua and Booze. I would love to get like another members or something just to fill that up. And then we have Weavess stuff, and then the other members that I pulled, and then the social club stuff. And then here is set up for, I'm still missing a bunch of his Face the Sun postcards. And then these are all the clear cards, which you can't really see, but they are in there. And then, yeah, and then this is the newest edition, the 17th Heaven like little thing. So I need to put something here. I can probably put this, I can probably just put this Vernon in there for now from his thing, but yeah. And then these are some Japanese things. And then I have one of these and not the others, but yeah. And then these are from the Icon sets. And then I have this like big group card from FML here. So yeah, that's everything I have for 17. I obviously, yeah, I could do with like cleaning up this binder a little bit and like just getting clear on what I'm missing for Joshua and just kind of finishing it, because I would like to have all of Joshua's bigger inclusions. Like I said, I enjoy collecting bigger inclusions. I think a lot of people don't though, which makes it harder. So this is the Boyz bigger inclusions for album cards. This one, I did put this Kevin that I pulled in the New Shot photo book in the front cover, mainly because it doesn't fit in an A4 page like this, otherwise I would put it like actually in the other binder. But yeah, so this is just for the Korean album inclusions. So like yeah, I only put Youngoon's postcards in this one, even though you actually get full OT12 sets. And then here we have his postcards from these albums. This is actually his limited, which I was able to get. Yeah, and then the Sphere. So I have his, and then I have just like the other member that I pulled. So I pulled Hangyeon, and then for the other version I pulled Eric. These like clear things, and I pulled Jiyeon in my album, so I just kept that. And then yeah, these are from the limited version of that album. And then yeah, we have Bloom postcards. Again, I just kept my pulls on the back. And then we have the postcards from DDD. So I did collect all of Youngoon's stuff, and then I also collected Hyunjae and Eric's for this one. And then here we have the reveal postcards. So we have Youngoon, Hyunjae and Eric's. And then for the fortune cards, I just have 97 line. And then yeah, then we have the postcards for the Steelers. So we have Youngoon's, Hyunjae's, and then I just have this Kevin and this Sunny on the back, and then Eric's. And then for Thrilling, I have all of them. So I stored Youngoon and Hyunjae together, and then Eric's are here. And then we have the tickets. I did want to collect OT11 for these, but I'm still missing Sangyeon and Jiyeon, I think. So it would be nice to get those at some point. And then, but yeah, I have everyone else. And then I have these like wristband things. And then Maverick, I just collected Youngoon's posters. So that's 1, 2, and 3 at least. And then I have the QR cards for my top 3, and then Sangyeon because I just pulled him. Up to there is like completely done, and then from here onwards is where I'm missing bits and pieces. So I'm missing one of Youngoon's mini posters for Whisper, but I do have, and I'm missing the last one of his like film things, but I do have this, these 3 Hyunjaes just because I wanted them. And then for these like film things, I'm missing a Hyunjae and an Eric from this page, and a Hyunjae and then Eric's tag thing from this page. And then I have 2 out of 3 of Youngoon's raw posters, and then I have 1 Hyunjae and 2 Eric's. So yes, and then I don't know if I really care to collect Hyunjae and Eric's posters, but I definitely want the last Youngoon. And then for Fantasy Part 1 we have the tickets, and then we have their DVD postcards, and then we have all of 6 of Youngoon's postcards, and then I just have 1 each of my other biases. And then for these I did want to collect OT11, so I'm missing Sangyeon and Jacob, as well as Hangyeon for these. And then these I just put in here, and I guess we'll see if there's anything from the next fantasy album that I can put in there. But yeah, that is all the Korean album inclusions that I have. Like, I'm not missing very much. I was trying to trade mainly for these things because obviously I just have so many extras as it is. But yeah, I'll probably just try and get this done and up to date in 2024, just so that I'm not like, so because it can be quite hard to keep track of which ones you're missing. So yeah, that is it for this binder. Here is my the Boyz binder. There's a bunch of, it's like stuffed full. Hence why all the Korean stuff is, album stuff is in a different binder. This page is really ugly, and I know it is, but for now I'm fine with it. It's just the page of all the stuff from when I saw them live. And yeah, most of this hasn't changed, so I'm just going to flip through it pretty quickly. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I think my goal in 2024 is to clean this up a little bit. Like, obviously I want this binder to be just like less chaotic, but in general I would just like to kind of fill in some of the gaps. Like, I think I lost track of the bigger inclusion. I have kind of stepped away from collecting his like non-photocard stuff just because of how much there is now, but I definitely do think I would like to complete a few of these things and kind of like figure out what I'm missing and catch up, because it would be fun. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that is absolutely everything for my collection video. This took literally like 4 hours to film, as I expected. I've decided we'll end on this JHN page because, like I said before, Perfume is my song of the year effectively. So it just feels fitting to end the year with this as my final page. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Whether you jumped around, whether you just skipped bits, whether you watched the entire thing, I am so grateful for you. And please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Obviously I do storing videos once a month usually, and then collection videos once a year. And hopefully there'll be some new other types of videos coming to the channel soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I have the loveliest commenters and subscribers and watchers ever. Hope you have a lovely holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and that you have a lovely new year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, it just really does mean the world to me that people like my videos and watch these videos and enjoy these videos. So I cannot express how grateful I am. So yeah, I'll say it again just to be safe. There is a link in the description to all my supplies. And also, yeah, if there are any cards or bigger inclusions that I just sort of breezed past and you actually would like have never seen them before, you want to know what they are, or you can't remember what album they come from, like please just drop me a timestamp and like a pocket number, or like say like what's that thing, and I will try my best to tell you what it is, where it's from, etc. So I will see you in 2024, and I hope you have a wonderful day, hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope that you have a wonderful 2024. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.